Money makes you sleep well. Money makes you rise just as better. Good morning, Aquarius. Happy Thursday. I cannot believe y'all are like one of the least viewed signs. I'm surprised. We must be busy. That must be what it is. I can attest to that. When it comes to career, money, work, and putting in the actions for those things we want to have those multiple streams of income, yeah, y'all are busy. Y'all ain't got time to sit around and look at or listen to what can help you, but you may need to. Okay? Hence the title. Cut the advertisement budget. One thing I want us to remember, us, yes, us, because I'm an Aquarius, is that when we know it's coming, even when we can feel it coming, because I know there's a lot of my Aquarius who have the gift of either being able to see, feel, or have the premonition or dreams um, to see what's up ahead, right? And if you've tapped into that gift, you know what it is. Even for the things that have already come to pass, be quiet. Shut the fuck up. That's what this title really means. I just said it in a more appropriate manner. Because for some in their career or business, you may need to do this. Cut the advertisement budget. Everybody don't need to know what's coming up. We need to be moving around this like Beyonce. Just drop it. What does she do? I think it's like maybe within the same 30 days of her potentially dropping the album, she'll start showing clips of it, which means it's already been written, recorded, produced, and for the most part, the last piece that she need is just a video. She need to see who gonna move to her beat once it's put out there. So it's levels to this shit, and I feel like despite whatever level we're on, Aquarius, shut the fuck up, okay? Even the people closest to you, listen. We know this too well. It's not that they don't want it for you. It's just that people don't understand the difference between PRAY and PREY when they're do how do they say standing in the gap for you? Okay. Hi, good morning. And so we need to understand that it's a time for us to move in silence. If you're going to want to attest to your dreams and your whatever, put it in a journal. I wouldn't even tell Chat GPT. That's a system that's recording all your thoughts and memories and whatever you put down. Okay. You need to if you honestly, I don't think that they need to be recorded. If this is something where you need to remember what's going on, then okay, journal. But you better hold on to that journal like it's a Bible. Okay? Because I just bought listen, I'm the queen of notebooks. And I'll tell you this, I get it. It's something about writing. And a girl told me that I read or saw this TikTok the other day. Cursive is conducive to manifesting. Writing is something about writing, but make sure you do it in cursive. So I bought a new notebook inspired by that message just to start doing just that because we lose that skill with texting and using laptops and computers and iPads, right? We're swiping and we don't have the skill of that's like an art. And soon it's gonna be a lost art because it's not even in the schools anymore. All right. So Aquarius advertisement, cut the budget. Don't tell nobody what's going on. Don't even tell anybody what like it's hard, right? Because at this time, it is gonna be a time that you're gonna need people in your space. This is the time to start delegating. We've been here before. We may have not passed the test, but it's up again. Who are you going to delegate the task that you aren't able to do in this season of life for you? Now, when it comes to money, wealth, and career, I find that whether you're on a traditional job or doing something on your own as an entrepreneur, same difference. Delegation. I find if you are in a position that is not of leadership where there's people behind you or you're having to tell others what to do, it's time to change that role. And it's not to say that you need to be telling people what to do. It's no, you play a great leader. But the thing is, you're so used to being in the backgrounds. It's time to come out of that. And this can look different in many aspects. This doesn't mean you're standing up on a pulpit, leading millions, right? This is just in your hemisphere where you stay, where you reside. You have knowledge that needs to be given. That's what you need to advertise, the knowledge piece. And then everything else is going to fall in place, the multiple streams. When I talked about this in your general readings, the multiple streams came from knowledge. You are so gifted in many areas that I think that you doubt yourself many times. Many times. That you feel like, oh no, I know you are good at saying, I know a little about a lot. Yeah. But guess how many people don't know that little? All right. And I challenge you to hone in on one of those littles and expand it. One that's more for you and not them, of course. Right? So, Aquarius, stop telling everybody your business. But also, there will be multiple streams and are multiple problems in finances. And I say or because it depends on how you handle your tests and your situations, because this can look different for everybody. Okay? You got stuff brewing with money, career, opportunities, blessings. But Spirit said one of your biggest financial problems is talking too fucking much. Everything you're manifesting does not need a press release. All right? All right, so for those who are new here and those who are returning, good morning, Aquarius. Welcome back to Guidance Divine Reflections. We are here with your money, career, and wealth reading for the month of August. And Aquarius has both sides of the collective showing up. Some of y'all are building multiple streams. Some of y'all got multiple financial fires. All right. So this could look like I said, the multiple streams of income, multiple financial resources, more than one bank account payment option may be helpful if it's not already in place. You need no, there may also be some financial roadblocks, okay? Fees, late charges, payments not processing, money getting held up. I saw a lot of even if you got it, you're wasting it too. So you didn't pay this fee on time, so you paid the late fee. That shit adds up. And this is not just with one account. This is with multiple accounts. And so then you are sitting there, if you're being diligent, you may be sitting there paying attention to your finances, but not on a monthly basis. Maybe you do it quarterly, right? And when you look through things, you're like, damn, I lost about 100. Yeah, that much because you didn't pay it on time. Now, on the flip side, some Aquarius may have overspending, shopping problems, gambling. Somebody else had this yesterday. Drug use and or drinking, or another habit creating a repeated financial drain. You have some stuff brewing, some blessings, some opportunities, some things. So let's see what the cards say. Now, money and career may have something new to arrive, or they may arrive together, like money and career simultaneously. So there could be a new job offer, something that produces more than what you're used to, or these could come separately. But both of those things are going to come into question for the month of August. All right, you got the yes or no card in your oracle. I remember pulling this in the past. It's a card of choices, for sure. And this is how the card reads, but I always look at it this way because the pyramid with the book and then the pyramid in the hand, so it's like choices, yes or no. So this is where's my book for that one? I don't know where I put them. So this is where they have you in a position where you might have to make a choice over something or between something involving your career and a financial opportunity. Where, say for instance, you are on a traditional job or in a traditional role and something major is offered to you, but on an entrepreneur side, right? Now, when I talk about multiple streams of income, I assumed, I'm just going to be honest, that's just me being the human me, because I wasn't sitting in the spirit all for the entirety of the message. But I assumed, especially when I tried to relate it to me, is that there was going to be multiple streams of income, which that is the case for many of you. But some of us may be faced with the choice where one, they can't go together, right? So this card, yes and no. This card is a bit different from the others in the deck. The side facing up when you turn it over is the response to your question. Oh, and I accidentally did it this way, which I normally do all the time. Yes, with its opening and welcoming hands. You see how the opening hands, these are closed, holding the book. So you are standing in a position to create. It could also mean that don't let doubt enter your mind. The answer is yes. The light of manifesting is what is taking place. Interesting. Now, had it been the opposite side, and you see how they're closed around the pyramid this way, like in prayer class, like they're praying, but the pyramid. Some may have looked at that side. If you looked at that side, no is the actual indication for this message or what could be coming to your mind. And it with its construction of the past, now is time to move on. It could also mean that this is something that is not needed or something better for you lies in store. There's something else more worthy of your time and focus. Perhaps you are asking the wrong questions, even. Okay? So, now, you may announce something before it's too soon. I constantly got that. So before it's signed, before it's secured, before it's paid, before it's launched, before it's completed, you need to not say anything until like don't say shit even when you get it. That's the thing. Nobody needs to know. What is that? It's something nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. I can't remember what meme or where that comes from, but that's what I'm hearing in my head. Nobody needs to know. But I think in the video of what it is, it's something about they have to tell them, and at the end they tell them. But to me, it's like they already got it. So when it's too late, which is perfect, you have it. You've already worn it. You've already used it. You've already invested it. Now go, girl. Yeah, about a year ago, I got what? Yes, that's how all this came about. Let them assume shit. All right. So, and there may be people around you affecting things innocently and not. Don't accuse specific people. Okay. It's protect unfinished business. Opportunity is knocking. If you miss it, that's on you. That's on us for sure. All right. So look at this. First card come out. New passion, new initiative, creative spark, energetic enthusiasm, inspiration, explosive feelings. You got something. You know it. It's in your hand. It's in the palm of your hand, and you need to run with it. Okay. You're already, and again, I know we're going to confuse that us being detached and our independent signs with not realizing the need for delegation, right? Do you know how to delegate without telling people your business? That shit. And so you might like, okay, well, I have to tell them what's going on if, you know, we're doing this. No, shit. I mean, if this is the best time to become creative, I would say this is. Hey, I got a project for school, and I need you to help me with X, Y, and Z, right? Or they asked me at work to take a tally on just people around me and my family on this, could you do this? Could you do that? Or would you be willing, right? If you're just taking a survey. But again, I know that this will require some strategic moving. And then at most, what people don't realize is the delegating may not be with anybody close to you. Okay? So, Nine of Swords, defeated, fear, anxiety, breaking point, despair, nightmares, giving up, not trusting your partner, regrets from your past. What is this? It's on your mind, Aquarius. This is the current position. So I feel like you had when I say you had something, it's still there, right? But the present's showing some type of anxiety around it. Is this the point where you need to ask for help and you don't know how to without saying too much or giving up too much? But also, some of you will make the wrong choice in trying to do it on your own and become defeated. There are going. I did see in the generals, and although this is not about generals, this is career, wealth, and money. But people are coming up. There are going to be some potential physical and/or health concerns that you need to look into, and if you don't, defeat, despair, breaking point. All right, you have to make sure your body is intact to do the things that you need to do. I see there's potential to be up all night, or up at night, or tossing and turning, rather. But it's on your mind. I find you sleep, but it's very restless. All right. So let's see what the outcome is, but I may not tell you because I want to move on to its choices here. And it's hiding. Oh, the star. We came up in our own reading. I love it. Optimism, faith, healing, right? If there are any health concerns, hope, inspiration, inner beauty, money, luck, balance. I wasn't supposed to give y'all that, but I did. Okay? But that's the future opportunity that sits there if you. I also see stop getting upset so quick. Stop getting upset so quick about the most minute things. Cutting people off as well, if that's your thing in this season. All right, the moon, Empress. Ooh. So if you make the choice to do this all on your own, you will be in a position where there, of course, going to be some things you don't see, but this is major stuff, okay? Around the feminine energy, the divine feminine. This could even be, again, if you go in blindly. But the Ten of Cups comes out. So this is one of those things where you're gonna have help, right? And you're gonna seek out those persons who have been in your best interest and is gonna do the right thing in helping you with these delegations, whatever it is you need. There are gonna be some trusted individuals around you, very few. I'm seeing two that you're able to tell exactly what you're doing, what's going on, and what's involved with everything. Because it's like there's gonna be one who knows and one who doesn't, or not everything. If that makes sense. I don't know what it is you're doing, but look at the outcome: Ten of Cups and the Star. That's a win. Nonetheless, the Star is healing, balance, and money luck, inspiration. Ten of Cups. This is the ultimate emotional fulfillment with family, home, career, wealth. So August has the potential for you. It's like it's unavoidable actually, and the only way I could see that being something that does not stand is like I said, you talking too fucking much. You saying the wrong things to the wrong people. All right. So I'm going to pull your oracle in closing. But Aquarius, everything growing in your life does not need witnesses while it's still growing. Build it first, announce it later. And if the blockage is coming from your own financial habits, handle that too. Remember I told y'all earlier there were streams of income, but then I saw also streams of blockages, late fees, multiple accounts. And it's okay to have multiple accounts on if they're doing something. If they're just sitting there and you're paying fees on all of them and they don't have money in all of them, that's a waste. So don't waste, because I feel that the money you could see saved is being wasted on all these things. And I think that plays out in many areas. You don't even look at the contracts that you make or negotiate better, right? Go get a Libra. Their title of their reading is they're the best negotiators. Bring them to negotiate that contract. Bring them to get that deal on that car or whatever it is. I don't know. All right. So let's get your out oracle. I do believe there is a bit of you being quiet. I find that whenever you do speak, people are going to be shocked about what was happening. And that's a good thing. I find that Aquarius are good at deterring the message, talking about one thing and then something totally different is going on in the background. Yeah, y'all could be quick with that. I posted the other day, my favorite signs are Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, and it was one more sign. I can't remember. And I said they could do no wrong in my eyes. And then I said, I I can't even stand other Aquarius. I'm just saying. Like when I see one or I get around one, listen, they irk my nerves. I know, I get it. We can vibe, but it have to be on a one-on-one level in the same space. That's why sometimes the Aquarius and or the Gemini bump heads in an open space. All right, so luck is on your side. God damn it! That's why I love doing cards in different sets because do you see this? Do you see this? New moon in Sagittarius too. So let's see what it says, or if I can find it, because this is one of those challenging books. But luck is on our side, and I found it, guys. Whatever is coming your way, Aquarius, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up. If that's something you're working on or working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. It can also mean count your blessings, literally write them down or say them out loud. Remember, I said that earlier? That's what you need to write, and write them in cursive. Even the ones that haven't come to pass. All right, you need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice. For example, Facebook, a journal, or a blog. And the teaching that Sagittarius is a sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas, its energy, it's expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does the card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. Aquarius, I am so happy to see this. I was scared. Listen, I was so scared. But get outside. Travel if you can, but get outside nonetheless. I find that we might have a job that keeps us inside, or if you get outside, it's like real short times. And when you do, you run inside because of the heat. It's just like you're not used to it. So you need to get outside. I was getting that. And then one last thing and then I'm gonna close so y'all know how to do with us. Um I think Gemini had that same one, luck is on your side, but or either Libra. I wouldn't be surprised. They're air signs. However, shut the fuck up. That's what I want to remember. Be quiet. You don't need to advertise. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Love and light. I'll see you guys in the next video.